Okay, it's 7 o'clock in the morning and I'm here to do the first stage of my indigo dye processing, and that first stage is really straightforward. It's just to pick the indigo, and because I'm not going to get to this straight away this morning, I've got other things I've got to do, so I'm going to put it under cold water, which is why I have a bottle of water from the fridge sitting here. This is Japanese indigo, Persicaria tinctoria, and I'm just going to pick them whole and put them in my container. These are going in the fridge until I can process them later on in the day. Throw some more water on top of it. Well, I have 9 freshly chilled baby snails, none of which seem to be the worse for the wear, and get rid of those before I start working on my dyeing. So just over 110 grams of leaves. That's not a lot, but I should be able to get some colour out of them. So now that I've worked out roughly how many leaves I've got here, I'll be putting in a dessert spoon of salt, and I've got my blender up the end of the table, and I'll be getting ready to blend all of that together and turn that into like a liquid slurry, which will be what I put my cloth that I've prepared. Apart from the leaves, I've got in this bucket some cotton cloth and some stranded cotton for embroidery, just some water here, and I'm going to get some cold water to put into the blender. Right, in with the indigo. I'm just going to roughly pull it apart. Bit of cold, ice cold water on top, so just water out of the fridge, and a dessert spoon of salt. And now I'm going to turn the sound down and put the blender up. So the lovely green smoothie is going in the bowl, as are all the pieces of cloth, and I'm just going to keep moving these around and you'll see the colour coming out in them. And the whole point with indigo dye is it actually changes colour when it's exposed to oxygen. Now I'm just going to stop right there because it turned out I was completely wrong on this point. You cannot get a blue dye on cotton or linen or any other cellulose fibre in a fresh leaf vat. You only get that in your traditional fermented indigo vat. Only silk and wool, which are protein fibres or other protein fibres, will actually oxidise and turn blue in the fresh leaf vat, which you can see from the following example. Wow, I chucked in a silk scarf at the last minute, and look at the colour it's taking on. I'm pretty impressed with that. So I didn't get the result I expected. I will at least say that having finally dried my cotton threads and my cotton fabric, I did get a variety of silvery greens, which are quite pleasant, just not what I was hoping for. And I've certainly learnt something about a fresh indigo leaf dye bath. I'm hoping I will get a second lot of leaves out of my plants. I think I've still got enough growing time to get some more leaves, and I plan to do another batch. And this time I will A, hopefully remember to strain it, and B, I'm going to focus on only using the protein fibres, so silks and wools, fibres like that, in that vat so I can get the blue colour.